Hello. Today I would like to talk to you about the bombing of the USS Cole. Everyone's heard of 9/11, but what about October 12th of 2000? October 12th, 2000, the bombing of the USS Cole. It was the prelude to 9/11. It was carried out by two suicide Al-Qaeda members. You learn about the bombing during basic as a U.S. sailor. You learn why it's so significant, why firefighting training, watch standing, flooding, drills, and another thing that I cannot tell you about because it's classified, we were told not to tell, so sorry about that. You kind of learn, that's how you learn it. That's how it becomes so impactful and successful, and why you're going to be such a successful sailor if you remember this bombing. First, I'd like to talk to you about what kind of ship the Cole is, where she got her namesake from. Then, when and where this tragic incident took place. Lastly, why this is so significant, so near and dear to fellow sailors' hearts, and how it changed today's sailors. The USS Cole got its namesake from Sergeant Darrell S. Cole of the Marine Corps. He was a Medal of Honor recipient from the President on February 15th, 1945, from the Battle of Iwo Jima in World War II. She is an Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer, DDG-67. She's still commissioned to this day and is one of the only ships to really see war. The destroyer is kind of like a bodyguard. She protects the aircraft carrier. She is designed to take a hit and keep on trucking. It's pretty much, we'll say this, there's another analogy. She's the lineman to the quarterback. She takes the torpedoes, airstrikes, mines, all so that the aircraft carrier can go on about the deployment and provide aircraft support to the troops on the ground. Now that you know a little bit about what the Cole is as a ship, let's move on to when and where this tragic incident took place. October 12, 2000. In the port of Aden, Yemen, at 11:18 in the morning, the USS Cole was struck by two suicide bombers on the port side of her hull, who claimed the lives of 17 fellow sailors. You learn about this because it is so hard to take. 17 brothers and sailors lost their lives, 39 were injured. However, the Cole did not sink. Their crew was actually able to save the ship by closing off compartments, and it was towed to Norfolk, Virginia to get repaired. Ensign Bronson Cullen from TSC Great Lakes Public Affairs Office once wrote about what Commander Peter K. Wilson said, and I quote, "For our Navy, Cole, her sailors, and their families, our war on terror began on October 12th, 2000 at 11:18 in the morning." Now that you know about when and where this tragic incident took place, let's move on to why it is so significant and how it changed today's sailors. Your watch duty sections went from 3 to 6. Your hours went down from 12 to 6 on watches. And you kind of gave your crew kind of breathing room. You were working, sometimes you would work 12-hour days and you would be exhausted for your watch. Or you would work 8-hour days and then you'd have a 12-hour watch, and next thing you know, you're working 20 hours of a 24-hour day. So they kind of decreased the watches to 6 hours for four rotations a day, and then went from 3 duty sections to 6 duty sections to kind of spread out the man personnel, and that way it took the strain off of the work of the crew. So everyone was always vigilant, even in battle stations. We also learned this because firefighting is so important to us. And because of the experts who saved the ship, we get taught this every I'd say two to 3 weeks we have training for firefighting and flooding. Like I said, 17 fellow sailors died, 39 were injured. It hits near and dear to me. It hits near and dear to all of our sailors. I've taught you about the Cole, where the bombing took place, and why it's so significant. If you know anybody who's in the service or was in the service, do this one small thing. I ask you to do this one small thing. Text them, call them, tell them how much you appreciate them. Because at one time, or at current time, they were or are risking their lives to give us our freedom, to give us our security here at home on American soil. Thank you.